I'm Ty with Total Finishing Solutions. We've just completed installing a paint pumping system for a Cefla Prima flatline. We're going to walk through the review of the system and show you how to use it today. The first pump that we have is a Kremlin 2050 pump. It's a 20-to-1 50cc per stroke pump, 100 cc's per cycle. Attached to that is a 55-gallon suction rod and a 55-gallon 10-to-1 gear-driven agitator with elevator. I'll show you how that works today. Make sure that your agitator has air pressure on the gray knob there. Make sure that your agitator is disconnected before you operate the elevator. And the joystick allows you to raise or lower the agitator. It has the big blades on it for thick materials. Our second pump is again another 2050 Kremlin pump. It's got a 5-gallon suction on it, and we're going to just simply flush the pump right now so you can see the operation of the system. We have compressed air coming in. We're going to turn the air on. This controls your agitator on all of the pumps. We're going to make sure that remains off in a flush sequence. This is your air into the pump. So at a 20-to-1 pump, if I put in 40 psi, I'll have 800 pounds of pressure. You're just multiplying by 20. We'll set it at 40 psi. I can use this black valve here and simply just dump material out of the pump and flush the pump. I can close that, come up here, turn on my fluid regulator, and set it to whatever pressure that I want for spray or flush. We'll set it to about 300 psi right now. This now goes out, up through our pipe, all the way to the guns. I would set it to the pigmented pump, and I would now be able to spray if I had fluid in it. Between color changes, I'm going to go to flush, spray a few feet of paper to purge just between this distance and here, and then select my next pump or color. To flush, I come back with the return line, open this valve, and now I'm going all the way out through the guns and coming back in a continuous loop. So this allows me to quickly change a color at the pump or purge or flush the pump. So all color change action within the pump are all done with these two valves and simply moving this suction rod. All changing of the colors, meaning changing pump numbers, is done on that valve at the guns on the system. This also allows you to run water-based stains as long as you have a bipolar solvent such as acetone, and solvent-based finishes, which is very typical. On the stain pump, we have a 4-way inlet. We currently only have one 5-gallon suction connected. We have a few more coming, but the operator is simply able to toggle by turning this valve between color 1, color 2, or color 3, and a common flush solvent. And there again, he just operates this valve to flush out the whole loop and do all color changes right here at the bucket without having to mess with anything else. It also allows the machine to stay in production, say shooting clear, while someone's flushing and loading the next color of stain. The last pump is our flush pump. It's also a 2050 as all of them are. And this allows us to have a common flush solvent to do color changes between any of the pumps on that valve there at the guns. We'll go through a little more of this machine in future videos. I'll show you one feature that I do like about this Prima that most flatlines don't have. This is a removable filter. All the way out. The paper machine on the paper belt actually is going to come out a few inches over top of this filter, so you have no metal bar like it's typical on a paper unit to clean. And you're able to clearly walk all the way in and access the guns and do any work or maintenance that you may have to do. It's probably one of my favorite features of this flatline. If you want further information, please look at our website, www.totalfinishingsolutions.com.